Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For UA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. He'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better together.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
Returner is tackled by this one coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge continues to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air. It's Manning. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Tate. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. What a catch! They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. As we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, it's Peoples. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And completion makes it second down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And there's the handoff. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Manning. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Intercepted in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Handoff to the back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. On the kick, hits off the left upright. It's no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Finds his man. It's Smith. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. And they hand it off to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And
oh, that one's picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. So on 2nd down, they'll try it out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but put themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Sayin. By the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. return and will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the 1st down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. The play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He hands it off from the gun, fighting off the defender.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made in space. Look out. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the tailback's got it again. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries to get it to the running back. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. QB to the tight end for a completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Looking for 6. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas, to put them on top now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game? They have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught quickly. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Longhorns are in the red zone. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in the lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Motion now from the tight end. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down, looking to throw it. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. To the air, it's Manning. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Ball handed off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll give it to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's
looking for a man deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. Has the first down and more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that already? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. Jukes to get free. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here's another interception. They're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Incompletion makes it second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.